All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joined here today by Bryan Thysse, who will be one of the two people competing for the South African title. He'll be fighting Michael Head coming up on the 4th of October. How are you feeling, Bryan, going into this one?
First of all, thanks, Aiden, for interviewing me, giving me the opportunity to put my name out of there. I feel fresh, I feel good, feel excited. It's going to be a good fight. I'm just ready to take the SA title.
Of course, it goes without mentioning, you guys have shared the ring together. What sort of lessons did you take out of that fight?
I think there's not a lot to take out of the fight. It was my first professional fight, and I think it was his second professional fight. So I don't think there's too much to take out of it. It's going to be a tough fight, and the best man on the night will win.
Of course, this time the stakes are higher. There's 12 rounds at stake here as well. How has the preparation been going into a fight like this?
It's been hard. I think this has been my hardest camp by far. And it's 12 rounds. It's not just a 6-round or 8-round fight. So camp has been very hard. My coaches has been pushing me. I've been pushing myself to get better every day and get fit and get ready for the fight. I've been sparring good people. Training camp has been extremely hard.
And of course, it goes without saying, Brandon, your brother, obviously is well accomplished in his own rights. How much have you taken from him?
He's been helping me with sparring. He's been he actually plays a big role in my career. I listen to my brother a lot. He gives me amazing advice, and I look up to him. He's like a role model to me. So my brother's my big brother, so I must go on the night and make him proud also.
I want to go back to the last fight against Jackson Captain. You got back to the dressing room. Obviously, you're really unhappy that you received a draw on the night. Now that it's done and dusted, have you taken it off of your mind, or did it still bother you?
On the night, it was quite hectic. I was angry, but after me and my coaches spoke, and I spoke to my brother, and I rewatched the fight. I cleared my mind, and I knew now there's a new fight on the bowl that's on the 4th of October. So that's out of my mind, and I'm just focusing on the 4th of October.
So let's go back to Michael Head really quickly. Obviously, you guys have had separate careers. His career hasn't sort of taken off in terms of activity the way yours has, and that's partly because he left the sport of boxing and I came back. How dangerous do you think this version of him is going to be?
It's still going to be dangerous. We both grew in our career. We got better in our career. He had a layoff because he was working overseas, but he's been back in the gym. He's been active. He fought Bongani on the last fight. He won there on points. And I know Vusi is doing some good stuff with him. So it's going to be a hard fight. He's going to come tough, and he's going to come ready. So I'm prepared for a war and ready for anything he brings on the night.
Of course, I want to go back real quickly. You guys, I believe you've shared some training time together before you turned professional.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was good. When I was an amateur, I fought in super heavyweight, and I didn't have a lot of sparring with my coach that I had in Primrose Boxing Club. We didn't have a lot of people in the club, so I used to go to VIP Boxing Club. That's where I met Michael for the first time, and we just had some few sparring rounds there. He used to help me sometimes with preparing for the essays and for some of my fights, yes.
Okay, super heavyweight, that's kind of thrown a curveball, Racha. What made you so big? Was it a dietary thing? Was it a lifestyle? Or, were you just muscular? What was the super heavyweight about?
I think it was a lifestyle. I think it was enjoying food. It was a lifestyle. There was nothing else. I don't think it was anything else than just having a lifestyle, eating too much, and, not checking my weight as I'm now with the professional career. So it was more of just eating, enjoying boxing, having fun in the boxing ring. Now it's more serious. There's a lot at stake at this moment, and even in the beginning of my career, there's a lot at stake when I joined the Durant's gym. So that time it was just a lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't think if you come to the Durant's gym, you're allowed to be out of shape.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, definitely, and it's fitness. So and for 12 rounds, you must be confident that your team's going to carry you through there. Damien did mention in an interview that he did recently that rounds 9, 10, 11, 12 is where you really tested as a man when you get in the boxing ring. Do you concur with that?
Yes, I do. I think, I went 8 rounds. It was tough, but I think that last 4 rounds, I think if you if you can get through that rounds, that shows that, listen, yeah, you can do it. That's the championship rounds also. So it shows the difference between a man and a boy, I believe.
You've knocked him down before in the past. Is it going to happen again?
I believe so, yes. I think I stopped Michael Ed in the fight. I'm confident, and we've worked hard in the gym. My coaches and the game plan that we got, we've worked hard, and I believe I stopped Michael Ed, yes.
Right, it's been a good story between obviously yourself and Michael Head, but also between your trainers. Vusi and Damien often compete against each other, and a mixed bag of results, between sometimes Vusi gets it, sometimes Damien gets it. But I think in this fight, if we look on paper, maybe you're the potential favorite here. Would it be disappointing if you didn't get the win? Like, how would you feel?
It would be disappointing. I think it would be devastating if I don't, but that's not on my mind. Right. Your mind's a very powerful thing, and for me, a positive mind is going to give me positive results. On the night, whatever he brings on the night, I just must make sure that I'm a step ahead of what he's doing, and make sure on that night I'm going to get the win. That's all that matters for me at this moment, and I must make sure that my mind is ready. Life happens, but if my mindset's ready and I know training camp has been going good, I will be fine.
I know in your family the SA title is symbolic, obviously with your father, who was a champion and also a boxing promoter as well and contributed a lot to the sport. Winning this belt for him, is that in the back of your mind?
It is. This belt is for the Thysse legacy. It's for my dad, it's for my brother, it's for myself, it's for the future Thysses, for my sons. For my brother's son, it's for the Thysse family. It's a Thysse legacy. That's why we are.
Of course, Brandon will be competing in the next tournament. I mean, you guys are. It's nice in a way that you can support each other as well, whether it's in sparring, but also from the stands. Yeah. How confident are you in him getting through to the final?
No, 100%. He's going to get through to the final. He's hungry. He's ready, and I believe he is going to take care of Shavant's equipment in the semi-finals, and I believe he's going to take care of whoever he gets in the final.
All right, so obviously you watched that. When it comes to your career for the end of the year, is this the last one for you?
It depends on my coaches, my management. If there's another one in the bag, there's another one. We get back to the gym and we work. But if it's the last one, we'll keep on working, keep on coming back to the gym and prepare for a big year next year.
What's your mentality with the sport of boxing? Do you take it seriously, like full time? Is it a dedication for you? Is there another reason why you're boxing, or is it for yourself?
Yeah, so boxing means a lot to me. It's first of all, it's the legacy, the Thysse legacy that plays a big role in my career. It's for myself. I'm a full-time. I work full-time, so it's hard to come in the morning, wake up, go jog, go to work, come back after work and train again. So it takes a lot of dedication. I'm dedicated to it, and I love the sport of boxing. I was a rugby player before I started boxing. So for now, after rugby, I chose boxing, and I knew my dad always told me, my brother, that listen, if you want to go in the sport of boxing, you need to be dedicated, you need to work hard. It's not an easy sport. And seeing my brother doing the boxing, I just decided, listen, I'm doing it, I'm putting my heart to it, I'm putting and giving everything every day in the gym and make sure that I'm going to make greatness. And for me, it's not just about me, but it's about my two small boys. I do it for them also, that they play a big role in my life, and at my wife at home also. She also plays a big role. At this moment while I'm sitting here, she's at home looking at the small baby, so she plays a big role also in my in my career, to make sure that I can be dedicated and have the time off to actually prepare myself for greatness.
I think there was an important reference that you made with the IME interview that I'm referencing now, where you said the money, and obviously it's the biggest fee of your career so far. In terms of that side of things in boxing, how important is it to earn from the sport as opposed to just being involved in the sport and having a full-time job?
I think it's important to earn from the sport. It makes it easier if you're a full-time boxer. You can dedicate more, you can spend more time and on your craft as boxing. So earning, it's a business. I believe boxing is a business. You need to make money, make good money, so that you also can retire one day and have a good life, after boxing. So making money in boxing is quite important, yeah.
With all that being said, obviously the important, you mentioned you have children as well, so finances as well, when it comes to that, they're very expensive children.
Yes, yeah, no, 100%.
So I can see what you mean with regards to that. Do you have a message for Michael ahead? Is there any animosity between the two of you, or is it just business?
It's just business. It's just business. Like I said, we sparred when we were amateurs. I had my first professional fight against him. This is just another fight. It's just business at the end of the day. Afterwards, we can shake hands and we can laugh together. But on the night of the 4th of October, it's business, and that's all it is.
All right, and obviously, quick prediction. You said you're knockout?
Knockout, 100%.
Okay. 100%. So that's the thoughts of Bryan Thysse as he fights for the South African title coming up on the 4th of October. It'll be live on SuperSport as well, but obviously at Empress Palace. Looking forward to it. Do you want to send any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly?
First, just want to say thank you to SA Boxing Talk for the interviewing and putting us out there. Then I want to say thank you to IME for supporting me, backing me every day. I also want to say thank you to another sponsor, Tyron Interfield, for backing me. And then I just want to say thank you to my wife, my kids, my family, the Ranch Gym, my family at the boxing gym. Fans, just come out, support us, and we're going to put on a show on the night.
And all the best for the fight.
100%. Thanks, Eden.